going to win money, points, and bragging rights. Let's go to work. Let's see if you can guess the Scorsese movie by reading the tagline. Here's the first one. Ready? 3 decades of life in the mafia. Now, is that Casino, Mean Streets, or Goodfellas? What's it gonna be? And again, humble brag, I gotta tell y'all that when I was 17 years old, Marty Scorsese himself, told me I was a dope actor. He saw me at the Ziegfeld Theater. I think I was playing the devil in a play that was written by another 17-year-old. It was fire. Yeah, Goodfellas with 70% of the vote. The answer is Goodfellas. One of Scorsese's most beloved films with some of the most memorable quotes. I'm funny? How? Funny like I'm a clown? I amuse you? Here's the next tagline. A love story is like a song. It's beautiful while it lasts. Is that After Hours, New York, New York, or Last Waltz? What's it gonna be? Shout out to everybody that played sports with me right before this. Yeah. All right. 42% of you said Last Waltz. That's not it. It was New York, New York. Have you seen this one? Do you love it or hate it? The audience score on Rotten Tomatoes is only 58%. Yowza. All right, here's the last tagline. Some men dream the future. He built it. Now, is that The Aviator, The Irishman, or Silence? What is it going to be? The choice is yours. One of the three. 75% of you said The Aviator. Congratulations. That's definitely The Aviator. Winner of 5 Academy Awards, except for Best Actor. Sorry, Leo. We got just a couple more seconds before we kick it off. Shout out to everybody that came out to kick it with me in Arizona. I had so much fun. I can't wait to come back. I'll be back there in the springtime. Yes, and I'm planning on coming out to some other cities too. We're going HQ around the world. Tweet us at HQ Trivia if you want to see us in your city. A lot of funny people that work here. Yeah. HQ tour, that's a dope. All right, babies. Nothing to it but to HQ it. Let's get it cracking with question number 1. All right, here we go. Complete the Goodfellas line. As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a what? Gangster, chef, or tax attorney? What's going to be? Marty made a lot of mob movies, okay? And Goodfellas might be the quintessential one. Take a look at this.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Ha-ha! Gangster. Been spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. 86,936 of you got it right. You say you a gangster, but you never pop nothing. 50 cents. Question number 2, what you gonna do? Here we go. What nickname is this character known by? You see him. There he is, right there. All right? Does he go by Bill the Butcher, Bob the Builder, or Brutus the Blood Axe? What's it gonna be? Like that. What's it gonna be? All right, Daniel Day-Lewis is terrifying. And his terrifying performance of Bill the Butcher in Gangs of New York made me afraid of fancy mustaches. Get those fancy mustaches out of here! What do you think this is? The scariest mustache? Bill the Butcher, 86,047 of you got it right. You came to play, I came to pay. Let's go to work. Make sure you don't get knocked out of the game on a tough question, okay? It happens to everybody. Grab some extra lives right now. Click on the pop-up, or you can get them whenever you want by tapping on that little heart icon right there on the bottom right side of your screen. It's up to you. On to question number 3. Let's go to work. All right. The Irishman marks the first time Scorsese directed what actor? Harvey Keitel, Joe Pesci, or Al Pacino? Who's it gonna be? It seems crazy that the two of the most famous names in mob movies, Martin Scorsese and Al Pacino, are only working together for the first time in 2019. But good things come to those who wait. And also
A friend
Irishmen.
of ours is having a little trouble. Friend at the top.
Al
Back then,
Pacino,
there was
not to be
nobody in
confused
this
with
country
Brandon
who
T.
didn't know
Jackson's
who Jimmy
character,
Hoffa was.
Al Pacino, from Tropic Thunder. Booty Sweat. 60,167 of you got it right. Let's go. Question number 4, knocking at your door. I missed you guys so much. Here we go. Which Scorsese movie dropped the most F-bombs? Was it Casino, Goodfellas, or The Wolf of Wall Street? The most F-bombs. All right, in the list of movies with the most F-bombs in them, all of these are in the top 20, but The Wolf of Wall Street blows them all away with over 500 utterances. 59,714 of you got that right. We are going to break that record on the next After Dark, okay? We're already working on the graphic. We're going to have a little counter, and we're going to say more F-bombs than The Wolf of Wall Street. That's not for the children. If you're a Scorsese stan, you're probably going to earn a lot of points during the game, so make sure you get a point multiplier, too, to make that even more points. Multiply your points by 10 or even 15. Yeah, get you to new levels and get you closer to the cash money. All right, let's go to work. Okay, it's time for question number 5. Question number 5, a little bit of trivia in my life. Which Beatle did Scorsese direct a documentary about? John, George, or Paul? All right, as you can probably guess from the banging soundtracks, Scorsese's a big music guy, okay? He directed documentaries about many of his favorites, including George Harrison, living in his material world. 38,014 of you got George. Georgie, porgy, pudding pie, kissed the girls and made them cry. Don't forget, players, you don't have to wait till 9 p.m. every night to get your trivia fix. You can play our daily challenges and earn points and coins for every question you get right. Yeah! Question number 6, let's go. Which frequent Scorsese collaborator introduced him to Leonardo DiCaprio? Was it Harvey Keitel, Joe Pesci, or Robert De Niro? Okie dokie. It was Scorsese's other muse, Robert De Niro, who turned him on to Leo after the two actors starred together in This Boy's Life, 19,680. Just got it. Question, I don't know what that was. I'm just happy to be back. Every time I leave and come back, I was like, oh, home. It's like sleeping in your own bed after being in a Super 8. All right. No shade to Super 8. All the shade to Super 8. Here we go. Question number 7. What was the first Academy Award given to a Scorsese film? Best Original Screenplay, Best Editing, or Best Actress? What's it gonna be? All right, the Academy was infamous for taking a long time to award Scorsese Best Director. But in fact, one of his early films got a statue, okay? The star of Alice Doesn't Live Here Anymore, Ellen Burstyn, took home an Oscar for Best Actress. She was bursting with talent, and our Ellen's hands usually burst into the frame. No? Nobody? Okay. Ellen, that was your chance. Oh, her hand is shy because she got a paper cut. It's gross. Question number 8. Oh, what's up, Nate? Ha cheers. I don't have a cup. It wasn't a beer. It was a soda pop. I didn't show the logo. Okay, question number 8. Here we go. Who voices this lion?
Welcome, Jesus. Congratulations. You passed the small temptations of a woman, a family.
Is it Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, or Harvey Keitel? The voice of that lion that we just showed you. It's just funny to see that voice coming out of that lion. In The Last Temptation of Christ, Harvey Keitel plays Judas Iscariot and also this lion. Now that's what I call acting. Oh my gosh, that's a savage question. Whoa. Savage question song. Sorry you got it wrong. 4,459 picked Harvey Keitel. That was the answer I was looking for. Question number 9, here we go. What has Scorsese called his most violent film? The Wolf of Wall Street, The Age of Innocence, or Gangs of New York? This is straight from his mouth. He called it his most violent film. Turns out, Scorsese finds emotional turmoil way more violent than blood and guts. He called Age of Innocence his most violent film. That's some deep stuff, Marty. Really deep stuff, Marty. 6,161 of you got it right. That's a little bit savage. Oh boy. Time for Q10. Let's get it in. All right. What was reportedly banned from the Departed set? Alcohol, jelly beans, or Celtics gear? What's it gonna be? The Departed marks the first time Jack Nicholson worked with Scorsese. Y'all remember that, okay? And he had a lot of demands, like no Celtics paraphernalia. Just because the film is set in Boston doesn't mean Jack will be disloyal to his Lakers. 5,869. Got it right. Why wouldn't Jelly Beans be allowed? She's adorable. She's such a cute cat. Question number 11. All dogs go to heaven. Here we go. Margot Robbie sustained what injury on the set of The Wolf of Wall Street? Paper cuts, bronchitis, or second-degree burn? I can't show the logo because they ain't giving me money. But if anybody knows somebody at, it rhymes with Coca-Cola, tell them to holler at your boy. Okay. Poor Margot Robbie said her scene making love on a pile of money left her with a pile of paper cuts. Jonah Hill was sent to the hospital for snorting too much ground-up vitamin B, which sounds very unpleasant. That's a dangerous set. 5,235 of you got it right. All right, question number 12. Here we go. Which of these pop stars' first major film roles was directed by Scorsese? Jewel, Gwen Stefani, or Ricky Martin? Q12. 3 more questions remain until the jackpot. Let's go to work. Shall we? All right, when Gwen Stefani played Jean Harlow in The Aviator, it was her first major film role. That said, I'd love to see what Marty could do with Ricky Martin's talents. Living la vitamin loca! I snort the vitamin B! And I go to the hospital! That was for me. Sorry. Question 13. Let's go. Steven Spielberg originally developed Cape Fear before trading it with Scorsese for what project? Jurassic Park, Schindler's List, or Saving Private Ryan? I feel like these guys are just out here trading movies like baseball cards. Marty might have gotten an Oscar earlier if he hung on to Schindler's List, which he was attached to direct in '88. But imagine a world where we didn't have his version of Cape Fear. That's crazy. Schindler's List is the answer I was looking for. 5,014 of y'all got it right. Here we go, question 14. Let's do it. Ain't nothing to it, right? Right? I always look around like there's mad people in here. It is. It's an infinite space. Okay, question 14. During the filming of Taxi Driver, New York City was enduring what? Subway shutdown, sanitation strike, or rolling blackouts? Taxi Driver. Part of Taxi Driver's gritty feel can be attributed to the heat waves in 1975 and the sanitation strike of 1975. Times Square has gotten a lot nicer in the last 40 some odd years, for the most part. 3,502 knew what to do. Oh, shoot, look at you. We're moving on to the final question of the evening, babies. A dilly-dilly, indeed. Let's get it. Okay, question 15. Which Scorsese film is rated R despite having 0 F-bombs? Cape Fear, Silence, or The King of Comedy? All right, this question is easier if you know that Silence is about Portuguese monks who don't curse very much at all. Or at all. So Silence is the answer. And if you pick Silence, you just won HQ Trivia! 1,625 players just won the game. Let's go to work. Congratulations, y'all. Oh yeah, I'm about to take my jacket off to celebrate. Get out of here, jacket. Too tight. It's me, Met. Congratulations. Cute Wood. What? Black Oboist. Dat Nguyen. Civil Dawn. Spencer C. Micah. Nadir. Miss Chana. 8. Leon Rebrab. Peter B. 23. Sartosa. Cover Dude. Baymax Bye. Papa JP. Mubby 203. HQ. Duke Nuke. Mary. Tombstone. What? Tombstone. Tomby Stone. Congratulations to all the winners. I have been your host, Matt Richards. Holla at your boy on the socials and do what it does. All right, come back tomorrow for American political scandal trivia at 9 and then words at 9:30. I love you so much. I'll see you when I see you. Mwah, mwah. Peace and love and so